Whoa, bro, that's a ninja kitty, bro. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today I have another reaction video for you guys, and today we are reacting to a new YouTuber. But I knew he's not new to the platform. He has been here for ages. The myth, the legend, Slapped Ham. So this is the first time we're ever reacting to him, so I'm really excited to do that. And guys, this is one of his newest videos, and it's called Truly Strange Things Caught on Camera. The latest one, guys. I'll leave a link in my description below for the actual full video if you guys want to see it yourselves from this channel itself. Guys, yeah, let's react to it. Let's get going. Let's go.
Guys, this girl keeps repeating the same thing over and over. She's going to get out of her car. Watch her.
First up on this list, we've got a truly strange video that was posted by Meta Cowboy over on TikTok. Take a look.
Guys, this girl keeps repeating the same thing over and over. She's going to get out of her car. Watch her. She's done this 3 times. She's going to get out of her car. She's going to walk around the front. She's going to go get in.
The woman seems to be repeating her movements over and over again.
This is super creepy. I don't know if it's like a glitch or what. Now she's going to get out and she's going to walk around the back of the car. Okay? She's
Nah,
gonna walk
dude.
around the back of the car and then she's going to get in.
She's tripping,
She's
dude.
done this 3 times.
So maybe she has some like form of OCD, because I know some people, you know, they have to count to 10 backwards, and they have like this weird ritual before they can, like, maybe she's trying to drive and she has to do this weird ritual, and they think if they don't do it, some bad shit's gonna happen. Or my other theory is maybe she's on drugs, bro, and she's tripping, or she's having some like mental health issues. I know if you take like acid, for instance, you can do this thing called looping, which is kind of essentially this, where you do the same thing over and over, and like other people externally have to come and break your loop. I've witnessed that in person, so it could be that. Otherwise, and I don't know, dude. She's looping.
However, the strangeness doesn't end there. The woman leaves the parking lot, heads over to the freeway, and returns about 5 minutes later.
The first 2 times, I'm like, what is going on? Now she's going to go, and she's going to go to the highway over there.
This is a pattern the cameraman says he's witnessed over 3 times already.
Shame, bro. I think this is a mental health crisis, to be honest. I don't know what else. Or drugs or mental health, dude. Either way, I don't think she should be on the road, dude. She needs help.
She does it every 10 minutes. I'm just sitting in the parking lot. Now she's going to look to the right, and then she's going to go.
In the second video, the cameraman now seems to be recording from inside of the store. However, just like before, the woman repeats the exact same process over and over again.
There the girl is again. Just to prove to you guys that I wasn't crazy. Watch. She's going to get out. She's going to walk around the car, sit in the other side. She's stuck in the same pattern.
Shame,
She's done
dude.
this 5 or 6
She's
times.
barefoot as well.
While the
Feet are
uploader suggested
black,
that
bro.
the woman might have been stuck in the Matrix, many viewers thought she was exhibiting behavior indicative
Stuck in
of
the
obsessive
Matrix.
compulsive disorder, or OCD.
Yeah, so Slapdam just mentioned it himself, so it could be some OCD thing, but I feel like even people with OCD are not like that. It doesn't prevent them from like completing a task, if you know what I mean. Like they can still do things. They're not stuck. She seems stuck. She's not getting anywhere, bro. She's just she literally gets in the car, drives, and then comes back. Normally people with OCD, like I said, they'll do their ritual, which will prevent bad juju or whatever the fuck they think will happen. Just, you know, anxiety will happen if they don't. And basically they continue on with their lives. Otherwise, they're good. That is something else. Definitely something else.
OCD is a mental health condition characterized by intrusive, unwanted thoughts and repetitive behaviors or mental acts.
Yeah.
These obsessions and compulsions can significantly interfere with daily functioning and cause distress to the sufferer. If the woman is indeed suffering from OCD, the repetitive nature of her actions, as captured in this video, highlight just how deeply OCD can impact a person's life. This glimpse into her
I mean, if this is OCD, maybe it is, and maybe this is like some very rare, like an anomaly, like a rare case. Like, maybe this is just out of, you know, not a normal. Like she is suffering from it. Like it's just not a normal loop. Maybe there's like a new loop created, and someone needs to break her out of it and help her. But anyway, it is a mental health risk in case, you know? Shame, bro.
Routine serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by those living with this condition. In a bizarre picture uploaded to the TikTok account Glitch in the Matrix, we see a rather creepy image captured by a Ring security camera. At a little over 8:30 PM, the camera took this image, which at first seems rather mundane. However, the camera's owner notes that the two people in the picture are
the
actually
same guy.
both him.
Ooh.
Some commenters were quick to suggest that the camera might be showing a glitch in the Matrix. Others thought it might have
Interesting.
captured this man's doppelganger.
Yeah, I personally don't think it's the man's doppelganger, but I do think there might be a glitch in the camera. Like just a split image glitch, bro. Like the pixels are glitching just for a split second and they paused it on that section and then they screenshotted it, right? That's my theory. Otherwise, I have no idea, bro. But I don't think it's a doppelganger or a glitch in the Matrix personally.
While the image is probably just a glitch, the man was likely spooked when he initially checked the footage. I'm not sure what's creepier, checking your security camera and noticing two of yourself, or seeing a person standing just behind you that you don't recognize.
You can see it's the same person because even the same thing he's holding, the torch, right, to shine the light, or I think it's his cell phone maybe, to you know, with the flash or the light. It's almost like split seconds apart, right? Like he probably got there within like the next second or a second and a half, around there. So I think it's a camera glitch, to be honest. That's my theory. Guys, let me know in comments below what do you guys think. But yeah, I don't sense anything paranormal here. But like I said, we don't know.
Recently, a spate of videos have appeared online that purportedly show faces near the moon. Some leave a lot to the
Wow.
imagination and most likely can be dismissed as pareidolia. However, there is one that's gone viral for its eerie clarity.
There he is. It's a huge face, looking right down on us. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit brighter. There he is.
The clip, posted to TikTok by Incognito Gaming TV, was supposedly captured on the 29th of Feb 2024 at 1 in the morning. The camera holder notes he's been seeing this thing for a while and now finally
I'm trying to figure out exactly like what I know I'm seeing a face and somehow it involves the moon. I'm just trying to work out like, am I looking at the moon or am I looking at like a telescope image? What are we looking at?
has a better camera to capture it. He
He's on a
zooms in.
Samsung
Sure enough,
S24
there appears to be
zoom.
a large ominous face right next to the moon.
It's very ominous. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Bro's like staring at the moon.
There he is.
Many people who have seen the clip believe it could be a sign of Project Bluebeam, a conspiracy theory that suggests NASA and the United Nations are planning to implement a new world order through advanced technology and psychological manipulation.
Psychological manipulation. Well, I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. I don't know any of that, bro. This is my first time ever hearing about that. But do I think that face is real? I don't think so, bro. To be honest, it does seem like fat CGI. I have seen people do it before. But guys, imagine that is real. Imagine it is real and I'm wrong. Like, what? A face staring at the moon? What the fuck? Like, I could very well be wrong. That could be legit, dude. I don't know why it would be. Like, bro, the way it's just staring at the moon, like, I don't know.
Proponents of this theory claim that a staged alien invasion or a simulated second coming of Christ will be projected into the sky using holographic technology.
I'm surprised I'm not saying it's the gods or something, dude. Aliens for sure, because obviously it's out in space, super giant, massive beam. But I mean, if we're seeing a being that big in the sky, surely we would see it also, like, for instance, in South Africa, we can see the moon in the day, right? Like, I'm sure we'll be able to see this big thing in the day, bro. Like, that face was larger than the moon. It was staring at the moon, bro. Like the moon was the size of its eye. So yeah, I'm calling cap on that one, dude. You know, like, fact or cap, that's cap to me, but very interesting. It's still cool.
To unify all nations under a single global government. Despite its popularity among conspiracy theorists, there's no credible evidence to support the existence or feasibility of Project Bluebeam. However, the theory
I mean, yeah, that's very interesting. Like, these people come up with a lot of these conspiracy theories, right? And I feel like there is some truth to all these conspiracy theories, as scary as that sounds. But a lot of times it is far-fetched, and a lot of times it is taken way out of proportion. Like, possibly, yeah, New World Order, people want to take over. That's actually happened quite a lot in history if you think about it. A lot of people always want to conquer and take over. So actually, that's not too far-fetched if you think about it. How likely is that to happen considering all these different countries? I have no idea, bro. Like, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. I don't even want to mention them because if I do, it might be flagged as like giving the incorrect information. And that, once again, that's sus in itself. Like, the fact that I can say something and then it gets flagged, that's sus. Why would they flag it? Isn't it like freedom of speech? But apparently not. So like, I know back in COVID, if you mentioned something wrong about COVID, and it turned out there was a lot of stuff that, let's just say, YouTube said it was not correct, but other doctors claimed it was correct. I can't give you the information or anything like that, or else this video will be flagged as well and I'll be taken out. But it turns out that a lot of those things were fact, and YouTube took them down, right? So it just shows you. So even if you are spot on, they can silence you, and it will be, you know where I'm going with this. But yeah, like I said, there's a little bit of truth in everything. But let's carry on, guys. Maybe there's more moon imagery.
continues to spark debate and curiosity across various online communities. While the video has received millions of views, many people think it's nothing but a hoax.
Yeah, I think it's a hoax.
In this video by It's Kibitza Mo King, we see how one might be able to create the same illusion.
Definitely, bro. That wouldn't even be too hard to pull off, to be honest. Like, I can really think of how I could edit that in myself. But I was gonna say the whole 2 cents. I find it funny how they tie in like a whole little conspiracy theory in this moon image, like a whole new world order. Like, I don't get how that would equal to a whole new world order. You know what I mean? Like, I would expect maybe something else, man. Maybe like they're putting crack in the cereal or something, but not not an image near the moon. Nah, man.
Proposes that the moon might simply be a car's headlight illuminating the head of some sort of statue.
Ah, okay. That could be. Dude, I don't know if you guys seen with the S22 Ultra. I think it was the S22 or the S23 when they were trying to show off the 100 times zoom, right? And the people were showing, like, they were shining lights in their houses, right? They were showing a light, and they would zoom in the cell phone, and it would show a moon, right? So like the AI would detect a thing and actually paste the picture of the moon. So they were actually lying and saying that the moon was, like, the camera could pick up the moon in such high detail. Meanwhile, it was cap. It was just that. So they could be taking advantage of that right there, right? Zoom in full on a light, make it look like the moon. Dude, there's so many ways to manipulate it. I personally feel like this is manipulated imagery, 100%. Conspiracy theories, love them. But obviously, we have to keep safe, man. If we believe in all the conspiracy theories, we'll go bananas. We'll go bananas. What the fuck is that?
So what do you think?
There's a statue.
Does this video really show an eerie, oversized face by the moon? Or is it just a use of perspective and deception? Watch the clip one more time and let me know where you land on this curious story.
I feel like I've personally even seen this face before, bro. It looks so familiar. Like, I've seen it somewhere, and you can see almost like the staticness to it. That's being done on purpose via CGI. And I know exactly how to do that myself.
This next piece of bizarre footage was supposedly captured on a surveillance camera. It shows a woman walking with her daughter down the street. There's a cat following closely behind.
A cat?
But watch what happens next.
Whoa! Bro, that's a ninja kitty, bro. Look at that thing.
It's almost as if the cat was pushed by some sort of unseen force.
Nah, dude, that cat just straight up did a front flip. Whoop! I don't think it got flipped or pushed. I just think that cat's got some ninja skills, bro. That cat's low-key part of Kung Fu Panda right there, bro.
Luckily, the cat, using its agility, manages to land back on its feet without harm.
It does kind of look shocked, right? Like right after it did that, it like kind of looked around like, what the fuck just happened? Maybe it got like a fright or something, or it saw something on the floor, or was just tripping the fuck out. I don't know.
However, for a split second, the animal's perplexed look suggests it's unsure about what just happened.
Yeah, that is it, But that thing did a solid flip, It did like a fucking handstand
The
spring
woman
flip.
must hear the cat just behind her because she turns to look, but unfortunately misses the strange flip. The animal's behaviour has been explained as everything from a glitch in the Matrix to a push by a ghost. However, some believe the cat was just startled by the car that's approaching behind them.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. The car behind it. I was thinking like, what could have like gave it a fright? Maybe I was thinking maybe something on the floor that we cannot see. But it makes sense. Maybe a loud car that's driving behind them gave it a fat fright, and that's what flipped in that way to look back. That makes complete sense to
What do you
me.
think caused this cat's sudden and strange movement? Was it something supernatural, or did the cat just get a fright? Let me
Yeah.
know your take on this one down below.
Yeah, I think it got a fright.
Trail and game cameras, commonly used by hunters and wildlife enthusiasts, often capture more than just the routine movements of deer and other forest creatures. Among the strange captures are unidentifiable animal-like figures, bizarre moving shapes, or what some claim to be apparitions of people. This next unnerving image, captured on a game camera, was posted by Bully Mac to the Chilling Scary Facebook page.
Look at you. What the fuck is
To
that?
make the picture even more eerie, the poster notes it was captured late at night and in the middle of winter.
It looks obviously it just looks like a man standing there, maybe a boy, but the clothing we can't really tell what the clothing it is wearing. I'm gonna say it for now because we don't know if it's really a human or not, but it kind of looks like clothing from back way then. It does look like some ancient clothing, like back then in like medieval times. And then they would like wear cloaks. It kind of looks like a cloak he's wearing, dude. So that's fucking weird.
The image shows what appears to be a humanoid figure standing side on. One viewer, who brightened the picture for clarity, thought it looked like an apparition wearing a poncho or cape.
Oh yeah, like a cape or cloak.
Unfortunately, there's no information on where this image was actually captured. So what do you think it's showing? Could
That's
it be a
weird.
wandering spirit, or is there another explanation?
Won't lie, could actually be a wandering spirit. I won't lie. That is not that's not off the table with me. But yeah, the clothing is what kind of gives it away to me. It's like if this is a spirit, not who the fuck's wearing this kind of clothing in this day and age. Although, like, guys, keep in mind we can't really see what we are looking at correctly. Like, we don't know what he's wearing. That could just be a normal rain jacket, to be honest. If you look at it, it kind of, if you look over there, there's kind of a hoodie kind of vibe. This gives me that vibe. It also looks like he's wearing tights, dude. I don't really see proper pants on him too, which also kind of goes way back then because they would wear tights and capes and shit like that, dude. Just think of like Robin Hood or something.
For what we're seeing here.
Interesting. Okay. There's stuff's going on here, bro.
In
Like
this
Steam or
spine-chilling
something.
video shared to our Slaptam subreddit by user SaturdayEst84, viewers see what might be paranormal activity captured by a security camera.
Okay.
The footage, initially showing what looks like innocuous dust or smoke, takes a mysterious turn at the 35-second mark.
Yeah, it does just look like mist. Oh, okay. That looked like a figure just straight up walking across the screen. Yeah.
There's a ghostly looking shape moving across the screen from right to left.
That's a hard one here. That does very much look like almost like a being that was walking across, right? I couldn't see any kind of distinct figures. You just see like a line basically moving across. So now, why I'm saying it's hard, because it could just be the other smoke that we were seeing, like smoke slash steam, and it's just moving in a very weird way. Like it's like a coincidence. But what was that in the first place going across the screen, man?
The poster from Pangasinan, Philippines hints at a possibly supernatural explanation, mentioning local lore about a girl in a white dress seen wandering the area. Many locals believe she wanders near old fortune trees, one that used to stand right near where this camera is placed. These trees, perceived by some as a portal, have since been replaced by smaller plants, yet the eerie sightings seem to continue.
Oh shit, okay, so they're saying that in this area there were these trees that were considered portals. Okay, that's wild. Have you guys ever seen that series called From? It kind of reminds me of that. There was a tree in From, there's actually many trees, and there was like teleportation trees. And if you went through like the crack in the tree, you could teleport somewhere else. I feel like they're saying that these trees teleport you between normal, like our reality, into like the afterlife reality kind of vibe. That's what I'm getting from that. But I mean, the tree doesn't exist anymore. So that's a quite a far-fetched way of thinking, man. Like, and by far-fetched, I'm not saying like you are wrong or anyone's wrong. I'm just saying it's just that takes a whole nother level of belief, dude. To believe that, like, for instance, if the tree was just there and people said, "Oh, you teleported in this tree," okay, so at least the tree exists. You know what I'm saying? Like, the tree is there, but like the tree is not even there. What the fuck? Yeah, so to me, it's a nana.
Video not only captures what could be a ghostly apparition,
That
but also
be.
ties into the local folklore, adding a layer of intrigue and mystery to the viewer's experience.
I mean, when it comes to folklore and stuff like that, right? I don't think they pulled that out of their ass. I feel like it is.
Before we take a look at a chilling sighting in the...
I feel like there is some truth to it. There has to be, right? Like, there must be something at least. Like, I'm not saying that something is like really paranormal or ghosts and stuff, but there must be something that triggered it, right? Just to spread the rumors that go on, and then obviously like broken telephone, it kind of gets out of hand, I believe. I feel like all basically like these stories that people pass on from generations to generations, so like folklore and things like that, I feel like every single one has an origin story that actually resulted from truth. Okay, that's weird.
In a video posted to Facebook by Louis Andre Jasperson Revere, we see a mysterious ring hovering in the skies over Ukraine back in 2020.
2020, okay. So I think that's before the war. So I was going to say...
This phenomenon stirred
I was going
considerable...
to say that could possibly be a result from, like, you know, some weaponry from Russia or whatever. But obviously this is before the war, so what the fuck?
Discussion and speculation about its origins, with some questioning if it could be extraterrestrial. In recent years, sightings of these mysterious...
What it could be, there could be actually like a ring of light on the flooring, like from like buildings or something. Like that could be a stadium, right? It kind of is in an oval. So it could be like from a stadium, or it could be like from housing, or just like lights on the street, like around a racetrack, for instance. And it's kind of reflecting off the clouds above, and it's creating this optical illusion, you could say, from a distance. Could be that. Otherwise, I have no other reasoning in my head that could possibly, you know, explain this. I have no idea.
Various rings have appeared all over the world. In October 2021, a similar event over the Hudson River in New York caused unease among onlookers.
Oh, I need to see that
However,
image.
initial guesses on social media, including speculations of birds, were quickly debunked, as the formation persisted longer than what would be typical for bird movements. The true explanation for the Hudson River phenomenon, as later clarified, was linked to a local air show at the old Rhinebeck Aerodrome.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
During the show, a theatrical explosion designed to simulate a World War I scene produced a smoke ring. Ideal weather conditions allowed this smoke ring to linger unusually long, creating the striking visual observed by many.
It's actually quite beautiful.
In August 2023, a similar black smoke ring was seen floating over Tanjong Beach in Sentosa, Singapore.
Something very similar like this happened here in South Africa as well. So it happened in Johannesburg. It was all over TikTok. And I think it was a power plant or something like that exploded. It was some factory that exploded, let's just say that. And it also created, like, the electrical fire created a similar kind of explosion, which also created the similar kind of ring. Yeah, so it happens. It's very common.
The phenomenon, captured by Narudin Salamat and shared on TikTok, quickly went viral, amassing over 17,000 views.
Wow, okay. It must be
Initially puzzled,
must be
many
very
speculated
creepy if you don't know where that comes from. Like you must be like quite tripped out, like, whoa, what the fuck? Like it looks kind of alien, you know? If you have no other reasoning behind it. But like obviously I've seen quite a few of these circles. Just from my friends blowing smoke rings and things. So I understand the whole concept of rings, smoke rings. But yeah, I feel like it could freak people out if they've never seen it before.
about its origins. However, the source of the smoke ring was soon clarified by a spokesman from the Mount Faber Leisure Group, who explained that it was a result of a routine testing of the flame generators used in the Wings of Time show. This
Okay,
popular
so, yeah.
Sentosa attraction is known for its spectacular combination of laser, fire, and water effects, and the testing was conducted a safe distance from public areas, adhering to all safety procedures.
You see, this is why I like Slapped Ham, right? So I don't know if you guys noticed with like Bizarre Bub and the other ones. No hate to them, they are amazing. It's just they kind of leave you on like a completely clueless edge. If there is a reasoning behind it, like an explanation to it, he gives it. Well, guys, thank you for watching. If you have made it this far in the video, and it means the world to me, guys, if you could please hit that like button and the subscribe button, guys. But I'll catch you all tomorrow for another one. Cheers, bye.